Welcome back to Wainsider, where the drama unfolds behind the curtain. Tonight, we're diving into the complex web of emotions that fuels the most dominant faction in WWE, the Bloodline. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, stands at the pinnacle of power, his reign unchallenged for years. But beneath the surface, tensions simmer. The pressure to perform, the weight of legacy, and the silent resentment that comes with being part of a family business. The Usos, Jimmy and Jay, have been by Roman's side through thick and thin. But the cracks began to show, the whispers of discontent growing louder with each passing day. The question on everyone's mind, can this family withstand the pressure of the WWE grind? Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Bron Breakker, the young and ambitious recruit, was brought into the fold with promises of greatness. But the truth is, he's a threat, a potential usurper to Roman's throne. The tribal chief's eyes are always watching, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The stage is set for a showdown, with Roman facing off against Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. The crowd is electric, sensing the tension in the air. But little do they know, the real drama is about to unfold backstage. The backstage corridors are abuzz with activity, the crew scrambling to set up for the next segment. Roman and the Usos are nowhere to be seen, but the tension is building. Something's about to give, and it's going to be explosive. The lights dim, and the camera pans across the crowded backstage area. Roman Reigns appears, his eyes locked on Breakker. The air freezes, the anticipation building. And then, in a flash of fury, Roman attacks Bron Breakker, the sound of flesh hitting flesh echoing through the corridors. The aftermath is chaos, the crew rushing to intervene. Roman's face is twisted in rage, his eyes blazing with fury. Breakker's face is a mask of shock, his eyes wide with pain and betrayal. The whispers spread like wildfire, the news of the attack sending shockwaves through the locker room. The Usos are seen distancing themselves, their faces a mix of concern and disappointment. The question on everyone's mind, what does this mean for the Bloodline? The dynamics have shifted, the power struggle now out in the open. Roman's actions have consequences, and the family will never be the same. The legacy of the Bloodline hangs in the balance, the future uncertain. As we unravel the emotional aftermath, one thing becomes clear, the wounds run deep. Betrayal, broken trust, and blood, the very fabric of this family is torn apart. The question is, can they ever go back to the way things were? The attack on Bron Breakker is more than just a physical assault, it's a symbol of the pressure cooker that is the Bloodline. The family that once stood united is now fractured, the cracks irreparable. Roman's actions will have consequences, and the repercussions will be felt for a long time. The Usos will have to choose where their loyalties lie, and Breakker's future hangs in the balance. The match between Roman, Reed, and Breakker becomes a blur, the emotional weight of the backstage attack overshadowing the action in the ring. Roman's performance is lackluster, his mind clearly elsewhere. As the match comes to a close, Roman's frustration boils over. He lays the smackdown on both Reed and Breakker, the crowd sensing the anger and aggression. The aftermath of the match is just as intense, with Roman's emotions still raw. The Usos try to calm him down, but he's having none of it. The tension between them is palpable, the future of the Bloodline hanging precariously in the balance. The drama doesn't end there, as the backstage whispers continue to spread. The Usos are said to be furious with Roman's actions, and the family feud is far from over. As we reflect on this moment, we're reminded of the power of family, the bonds that tie us together. But we're also reminded of the devastating consequences of betrayal, the wounds that never fully heal. The Bloodline's legacy is built on power, respect, and loyalty. But tonight, that legacy was torn apart. The question is, can they ever recover? The WWE Universe will be watching, breathless, as this saga unfolds. The drama, the tension, the emotional roller coaster, it's all part of the ride. As we close this chapter, we're left with more questions than answers. What does the future hold for the Bloodline? Can Roman and the Usos reconcile? And what about Bron Breakker? Will he survive the wrath of the tribal chief? The attack on Bron Breakker will have far-reaching consequences, and the fallout will be felt for a long time. The Bloodline's future is uncertain, and the drama will continue to